You guys have waited patiently for the next part of our Let's Play, or I should say our Union campaign, and I'm going to bring it to you. So we got orders, of course, to attack this eastern portion, which is probably going to be defended by rebels. But that doesn't seem to matter right now to our commanders. We're actually doing a feint attack. For those of you that don't know, a feint attack is essentially a fake attack, trying to make the enemy think that we're arriving from one area, but in fact attacking from an entirely different location. And that's what we're trying to do right now. So capturing Matthews Hill and capturing the Stone Bridge are the objectives we're going for. And I think we should be attacking from this western side where the railroad is to hit this area right here, guys, this large hilly area. And if we can get there on time, we're going to be in a great position to do some serious damage to the enemy troops. Alright, away are those damn rebels. So far in our campaign, we've got only, I think, 2 dead generals, or I should say 2 dead commanders on our hands. Blood on our hands, of course. And I'm hoping that we're not going to lose any more. So even doing this feint, I want to be careful. But as you can see, you could already see the barricade that the rebels have erected, and that's going to be a serious defensive position, believe it or not. You can hold back 2 or 3 brigades with that quite easily. We might be able to break through, but I'm willing to fall back at any point if our guys start taking some serious casualties. Rebel cavalry spotted. What did I tell you guys? Now, the cavalry's probably not going to do too much to us, but whatever's waiting behind this area is, and we need to take this location anyway, so we might have to do some drastic measures, or we could wait for the reinforcements. Forward, 2nd New York, and the 2nd Ohio as well. I believe in you, boys. From my own state, come on, let's do this. 1st Ohio. This is one of the guys we had to replace the commander. They took a serious hit in the last battle. And notice, guys, these units only have 750. This is not our main army. Of course, our main army, we filled them all up to 1,500. But these guys have seen some battle before. Now, the Louisiana Tigers are here. I'm definitely going to take the fight to the Louisiana Tigers. For those of you that have seen my Ultimate General Gettysburg battles, you know that I hate the Louisiana Tigers if I'm facing them. If I'm playing as them, they're probably one of my favorite Confederate units. These guys are extremely vicious. Alright, here we go. And look at that. They're getting such good defenses from that barricade. I'm almost tempted to go ahead and just charge. I'm surprised our cannons are not getting any shots here. Should be firing. There we go. About damn time. But yeah, it might be better to actually charge on this unit. Throw a few more shots over, just fire a few more shell shots. I'm going to let the cannons fire one more volley here, guys, and then I'm probably going to try to charge. Boom. Go for it, boys. Let's hope this was not a mistake. But obviously being stuck on this side of the bridge is not helpful. Oh, we need the Ohio boys to help us. They need to charge too. This is not a one-unit operation, man. There we go. Get stuck in with those bayonets. Can they make it? Oh, come on. And so far I haven't seen one little bit of reinforcements. That better not be a portent of things to come. Alright, guys, one of our guys is running, but I do think we're going to make it through here. How brave are you, men? That's the question. Apparently not very brave. No, they're doing okay. They're actually breaking through, despite the fact that it's a little sloppy. They are breaking through here, and our reinforcements have arrived, guys. That's what we really wanted. We've taken the position. I'm going to let them, of course, stack up, and then we're going to move towards the enemy. And that's me, Agrippa. Apparently, I'm at the front of all these units. I don't want to be at the front because I could get shot. So, and yes, you can get shot in this game. So I'm actually going to move into the woods. Remember, using the woods as cover is very, very, very useful. Let's take a look over here. What's going on? Not bad. and I want to get these cannons on top of that hill as well as the rest of our units. That is a position we don't want to miss. And look at that. The Confederates thought we might come this way. That's why they have a few infantry units and a cavalry, an artillery unit, waiting for us. But no, we didn't. So I think that's pretty funny that they thought that's what we were going to do. I'm going to send the 2nd Ohio and the 2nd New York up here to take them on. And in the meantime, we'll send these guys this way. And we'll definitely keep taking on the Louisiana Tigers. They're still trying to march on us. Louisiana Tigers, I think, are the bravest Confederate unit I have ever faced. And they don't like to give up. So they're even marching across, almost like nothing affects them. Yeah, we just got shot at. No big deal. We just got charged, bayoneted. We can get through it. Down from 700 to 466. 2nd Ohio, open fire. There we go. And we're going to rout them, hopefully for good. It would be great if we could get a second volley. I think I told you guys in my last video that in this case, in this war, I don't generally let people run. If they're trying to retreat, I keep firing because they will be back, especially the Confederates. It's a little less likely if you're facing the Union, but if you're facing the Confederates, they will be back. You can be sure of that. Send the scouts through. I do hate navigating these bridges, I must admit. There we go. And we've got Hampton's Legion over here. Okay, this is scary. I'm going to send the 2nd New York to face Hampton's Legion. We've still got plenty of men on the way, guys. Look at that. See? We've got more men than we even initially thought we did. And we're going to be facing the enemy probably in open combat, if I had to guess. What the hell are you doing? Come on, Agrippa. You know better than that. Get back in the woods. I can hear gunshots. They could be aiming at me. It's unlikely, but it's definitely a possibility. They're probably coming from over here. All right, fire with the 2nd Ohio. Got that woods cover. Let's hit Hampton's Legion again. Louisiana Tigers are coming back for more, but I'm more interested in making Hampton's Legion retreat. I'm also curious to see if we can make him rout right here on the edge of the field, if he'll run off the field. That would be awesome. I'm going to turn the attention to the 1st Louisiana Tigers. Sorry, guys. Oh, the 1st Ohio just took a nasty hit. Fire. Hell of a fight going on over here, but we still need to hold this position, so we've got to take this fight seriously. Alright, Loomis is going to come through here. I'm going to send Walton through this wood, and Hodgson through here. And I'm going to grab our artillery pieces, and I'm going to put them here on the road. Oh, look at that. We got Franklin on the way as well, and Wilcox. Welcome, boys. Welcome to the fight. We use all the men we can get. Alright, the Clay Dragons are kind of becoming a problem now. And what do you guys know? Bartow's waiting for us. I told you they were going to have defenses here. They are out in the open, but they've got an uphill advantage. So I'm going to try to engage Bartow immediately. I hope he sees Loomis and tries to engage, not seeing Watson or the rest of these guys. And I think that's exactly what happened. Also, we got more of the skirmisher. Remember, our skirmisher unit got demolished in the last game? We wanted to make up for that, and that's why he's here. Now look, the enemy's got a lot of artillery, so I'm going to try to hit that artillery immediately. And we are going to have to move forward. It's not like we can hang out here in the woods and wait for them. We have to keep pushing, so that's exactly what we're going to do. This is your moment of truth, men. Haskell up as well. Alright, here we go. Open up on Bartow. He's already taken a nice little hit, but I'm more concerned with doing damage to Pelham and the rest of these guys. Let's open up on Pelham. Get rid of that artillery on the hill. We don't need shell shot raining down on us, or canister shot, even worse. Let's go ahead and see if we can get 2 large volleys there. And I think with 2 large volleys, we could probably make this guy break. or at least make them retreat. Maybe not. Damn, that is a strong cannon. Nice shooting. Took 4 volleys, which is pretty surprising. And like I said, I think if we can break down the artillery, we can make this a lot easier for the rest of our men. So this is a little bit of a sacrifice that these generals are making for us. Definitely losing a lot of men in this fight. Oh, look at that! B is trying to attack here. Make sure the 2nd New York is aware of this. We're still fighting them over here in the woods. This is just a constant skirmish going back and forth. And we did manage to rout B, but what the hell? Got to send some reinforcements over here once we take the position. I'm going to go ahead and try to start flanking with Hodgson. And in fact, we should move Agrippa up here. It is dangerous, but he is a general after all. Must get used to the danger. Grab Woods, put him over here. Alright, I'm going to give him one more volley with Hodgson, although if I had to guess, they probably got another unit in this area. However, if we could take that defensive location, how awesome would that be? I'm going to fire 1 volley and go for that defensive spot. Bartow, eat lead. Oh, yeah. Alright, let's go for it. Very possible that they left it unguarded. Unlikely, but anything's possible. So we're going to keep moving forward, and Bartow looks like he's about to break. He doesn't have much of a fight left in him. And there we go. So, Stonebridge is ours. And now, of course, we're trying to take Matthews Hill, which is this little area ahead of us. Good work, boys. It's ours. Sorry, this is Matthews Hill, the contested area. Let's move the 1st Ohio up here. And, of course, they've got a few thousand men that are contesting this region here. So I'm actually going to move the 2nd Ohio over here, as well as our cavalry. See if that helps. And start moving Hall and a few of these other guys down here to assist. Send 2 brigades. Good shooting by Hodgson. Bartow's going to take off, but that means he's probably going to assist in the attack on this position. Keep them back, men. I'm going to charge the Tigers. Probably a crazy thing to do, but with cavalry, I'm hoping that we get a little advantage. I don't like them riding up on our flanks like that. Come on, run, 2nd Ohio. You got no choice. Oh no, they weren't able to take the Tigers out. I didn't think they would be, but I tried anyway. But we did make B retreat, so that's good. Sending them back across the river there. And as long as we can stop this area from being contested, we're going to be in a perfect situation. I'm going to try to cut off Bartow. There is a chance we could cut him off. And I'm going to send Haskell after these guys, as well as Moore, because what's a skirmisher unit to do but fire at the enemy? Sherman is ready to cross the bridge. It should be lightly defended. Now, well, yeah, we destroyed it, but it's good to see that Sherman is going to come and assist in defending it. So we'll go ahead and move over. We've got to get the 2nd Ohio up here. Wish we had an ammo or a supply wagon, but we don't right now. Although, look at Hampton's Legion. They have taken a beating this mission. Don't forget, guys, when I do these sort of campaigns, I don't get as many views on the video. People usually like the single battle videos more, despite the fact that a lot of these campaign battles are just as big, if not bigger, than our single battles. So if you guys enjoy this, please hit that like button, share it with your friends, and make sure to watch all the other series in the all the other episodes in the series. If you can't find them, just go to my profile. It's up on my main page. I actually put Ultimate General Civil War up there on the main page, so you can check it out there. And I'm trying to hit the Louisiana Tigers before they get over there with Beauregard, excuse me. My southern friends have corrected me on that. Oh, they're going to try to face us. Nice. The Louisiana Tigers are not ones to shy away from a fight, that's for sure. Brave men. Fire. But I think with Sherman arriving, they're in some trouble. Actually, Sherman's going to try attacking this way. I actually don't object to that. But I want to make sure that the cannons follow him and that Keyes follows him too if he's going to attack across this area. Oh, look at that! Bartow is in a close combat fight with Hall, and Hall is just beating him, just like spanking a redheaded stepchild right here. I'm going to send Walton this way. And yeah, Hampton's Legion did run, and they don't run off the field, so that's pretty cool. That would be funny, though. I know for those of you that have played games, like really old Civil War games, like Sid Meier's Gettysburg or Civil War Generals 2, you'll know what I'm talking about and why I thought that was maybe a possibility, and a funny one at that. Here we go. And we're going to target the 4th South Carolina, but our guys are running very low on ammo. They don't have much left. See that white line, guys? That lets us know the amount of supply our guys have. And actually, these guys have, I think, maybe 1 shot left. The 2nd New York. Maybe not even that. Maybe 1 more volley. And maybe 1 more. You can see how slowly the reload is now. Because they're basically searching for ammo. It could be that they loot the dead bodies around them to get that extra shot. I'm not sure how it works, but I love how it slowly reloads when they start getting low on ammo. That is just so realistic. Desperate to find those bullets that they stored away in their boots, or maybe in a wayward pocket somewhere. Keep on moving, boys. Keep on moving. I don't need them to actually charge. I just want them to run a little bit. And then fire on Pelham. Pelham's going to get a nice open shot at us. Oh, nice. Good. Never mind. Good shooting, boys. Don't stop. I know these guys love to run away. And actually, Colonel Moore is wounded in action. But he'll make it. He'll survive. Alright, Keyes has arrived. And these guys don't have a barricade. Let's keep that in mind. So we can do a lot of damage here. Although Sherman is pulling back, and it's probably because of that artillery right there. So let's see if we can actually shoot the cannon. It's probably more of a threat than the men right now. It's not good to see Sherman running. Come on, Keyes. Got some skirmishers, too. Look at that. 2 groups of skirmishers. Son of a bitch. Still holding the position, though. That's what really matters. And we're just going to keep chasing Hampton's Legion. The rebels withdraw to Henry Hill. Aha! So, it seems that these rebels have pushed back. So, we outnumber the enemy, and we must keep pushing forward, is of course the message we are getting here. Confederates are establishing their defenses near the hill at Henry's Farm, and General Jackson has been spotted coming with fresh troops. So, we've got a lot of work ahead of us. Before we can call this a victory, guys. Let's go ahead and grab our men. Start heading towards the 2nd point of attack. And look at how many men we have to work with. That is so awesome. But of course, sometimes we get really close and we still don't have enough to break through. Poor Sherman, he got pretty spooked by that, and I don't blame him, just by the enemy cannon shots there from the Lynchburg, Virginia Artillery Regiment. And they should be fielding an army on that hill. If I had to guess, they are going to be fielding an army there. In fact, we could send a unit through just to check, but first I want to go ahead and open fire on Hampton's Legion in B. They refuse to surrender. And yes, Thomas Jackson's brigade appears to be establishing a defense over by the hill. That is going to be a serious fight, for sure. Alright, Hampton's Legion is definitely going to get the hell out of here. Might just have Sherman and Keyes charge across. Look at that. 4th Virginia is coming across and make sure that we don't get any closer and get any more of a better look at the situation. I was trying to get more over there, but I think they know what tricks we're up to, and they're not falling for them. So look at that. 33rd Virginia, the 27th Virginia. A lot of Virginias to deal with here. Look at all the dead men on that battlefield. Holy crap. Alright, I'm going to actually have the 2nd Ohio go ahead and focus over here. Hit the skirmishers. And we'll have Keyes and Sherman charge across. Let's go for it, boys. No use getting shot across this damn river. Let's get them with the bayonets. Tremendous amount of men on the move here. And the only annoying thing is that cannon that's going to be firing at us as we move. So I might as well go ahead and have Ricketts start returning fire. In fact, he's firing at Ricketts, so that'll keep him occupied. Now, they do have an uphill advantage here, so I want to make sure that we try and take advantage of that and try to push uphill ourselves. Maybe we can flank them uphill this way, because we don't want to be fighting them, you know, from the bottom of this hill. That's not going to be good. Although, believe it or not, from these cornfields and these wheat fields, we get a cover bonus, which is awesome. So this is 4 brigades. This should be more than enough to cause some serious disruption amongst the enemy. Damn, Walton is being taken out. He's getting spanked by a freaking Confederate right here. Let's go save Walton. 2nd New York. Nice, guys. So we did manage to move them the hell out of here. Now, of course, we've got to focus on fighting the skirmishers. But yeah, that was the answer to that predicament, is sometimes you just got to charge. It's one of the first times where my tactics work out extremely well, charging, which generally consists of me charging in crazy maneuvers. It actually worked that time. So here we go, sending Howard behind as well. I hope our general gets a nice medal after this. He sure as hell deserves it. Alright, I don't think we have to deal with any more of those Confederates. No, look at that. They've still got a force here. The Virginia force. So I'm going to have these 2 units focus fire. I am surprised at that fighting spirit of those Virginia boys. They definitely did not want to stop fighting. They're essentially a guerrilla unit behind our lines at this point. Alright, keep moving. And look at that, Jackson has arrived, guys. So we're going to try to cut him off here. Try being the key word, the operative word here. And that one unit is tying up 3 of our brigades, which is very frustrating. Ohio still has a few shots left. I'm going to use it against South Carolina. And it looks like we definitely decimated the skirmishers, so at least we don't have to worry about that. But one more volley on the skirmishers wouldn't hurt. So let's see if we can get one volley from here. They might be able to get out of our range. Nope, nice little one. Only got one of them, but hey, better than nothing. And let's go ahead and hit the Fort South Carolina here. Get these guys to retreat. I want to be able to see, and maybe there is a way to check. Probably need to go into the options. The enemy's wounded generals, wounded colonels, etc. Because I really do want to see how many of them we managed to kill. For instance, the guy in the Fort South Carolina, in no way he survived. We've shot the hell out of that unit. He's probably amongst the dead or the wounded. I mean, I would have to guess. So here we go. Look at that. Jackson's got some serious units here. Well, not serious units, but some serious morale that he can give to his units just by being here. But they don't have a lot of men as far as I can tell. So I'm going to go ahead and actually try to fire on Broken Bro. For those of you that have seen our Ultimate General Gettysburg videos, you'll know that he's a very important general in terms of artillery. And it's pretty cool to see him in this game as well. They just do not want to give up. There we go. Finally, they've routed. Took them long enough. Fire on the cavalry. Really need to get that ammo wagon. In fact, now it's a little safer. No, they're still dealing with the damn Virginia boys. Let's charge, and we're going to charge with Walton too, because I want to get the supply cart over there to help those guys on this island. Keep it up, boys. Keep moving. This is a victory if we can keep it up. I'm going to send Agrippa charging with his men, trying to keep him mostly out of harm's way. Wow, I'm liking this attack. What do you guys think? Put something down. If you've gotten this far, put something down in the comments down below. It's always good to know that people actually watch these videos to their conclusion, because these are some of my longer videos. Alright, they're very, very close here. That woods cover still applies. And these guys look like they're way too tired. The condition is so low. I mean, they're panting, they're gasping for air. So they're not really able to carry out a charge, unfortunately. Now these guys, Wilcox can carry out a charge. So let's send Wilcox, let's send Hodgson, let's send Howard. Union charge. Dun 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 dun. Hope this works. We're gonna go ahead and move forward. Looks like Howard has stopped. We have secured Henry Hill, so that's a bonus. But they've still got men here, so we're gonna have to get them the hell out. And there we go. Looks like we've taken some supplies from the enemy. Beautiful. And we just got to keep this up. But right now I'm just going to focus fire here with Haskell. I think we've got more than enough infantry attacking at this area. We've routed the 3rd Virginia. Or sorry, that's Wilcox being routed. Yeah, I was concerned that could happen. Everybody fight the 4th Virginia. Maybe our version of Pickett's charge. Definitely not routing. But we certainly did a tremendous amount of damage to their units. So I think at this point we just want to keep on firing. Agrippa wasn't close enough either. Send Loomis forward, and we're going to keep shooting at Jackson. If we get Jackson off the field, obviously that would be a huge bonus. And Colonel William Sherman is wounded. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's William Sherman. Let's see. Is it William Sherman? Wait, is that the same Sherman? Jeez, I really need to brush up on my World War II. I thought it was Tecumseh Sherman. Isn't it Tecumseh? I might be wrong. Have to see. I hope that's not that Sherman, but in any case, he's just wounded. So maybe he learned a few lessons, and I'm sure I'll learn some lessons in the chat below if any of you actually watched the full video. Alright, there we go, guys. Look at that. That's a perfect circle there. I'm trying to totally cut them off, as I think you guys can see, and it seems to be working pretty damn well. Keep on moving, Keys. Got plenty of ammo. Shoot at these skirmishers. Got a lot of Confederate snipers just firing, retreating. We don't want to allow that to happen. Look at that. So they really could potentially push across the bridge and take that area. We've got to keep moving forward. And I'll take Franklin's unit and go ahead and set him up here, just to make sure that we hold this position 100%. They're really trying to push there on Henry Hill. They know that our guys probably don't have much ammo left, and I'm going to grab the supplies, and I think we can finally get some supplies over to our boys at Henry Hill. It's going to take a while, and there we go. The Confederates are counterattacking. Holy shit. Our men are exhausted from the continuous fight, and the more rebels are coming. We should defend our position and not advance further. Alright. This is going to be interesting. So we want to, first of all, look for positions to defend immediately. I'm going to start setting up some cannons here. Bring these guys forward. Bring Walton forward. Bring Hall forward as well. We still have to deal with these units here, but for the most part, I just need to defend this area, so I'm going to do everything I can to set up and defend this area properly. Of course, I think I gave you guys more than enough here. You guys got a bunch. I was actually going to quit a lot sooner here and post the video, so you're going to have to wait a little bit longer before you get the next part of the video. But I promise you guys, the sooner you guys get to 20 likes, post comments, share the videos, the more likely I'm going to post this video a lot faster. So please keep that in mind, and it's a huge reason to post the videos wherever you can, and to, of course, keep supporting the channel. Spotted with many infantry brigades. Goodness, that's going to be serious. You know what? We've come this far. I'll keep going. What the hell can I say? I hope people are actually sharing. I really do. You guys have no idea how long this actually takes. Fire Loomis. Let's get Howard in the woods as well. And I'm going to get this guy here. Wilcox. Alright. Ammo truck is here. He can bring a lot of supplies to these guys. For the first time in a long time, they're actually able to refill their stocks. Let's bring Sherman out here. Rebels going fast to attack us. Hold the line. No shit. We're going to try to hold that line, of course. See if we can get a shot on Bonham. Howard. Rather not move out of the woods, to be honest. Get Haskell up there too. And Agrippa to follow shortly behind. Bring up the rear here. I hope that's all they have. They've got Holmes too. Oh no. It's a lot of guys. I gotta waste the rest of these guys. They keep returning. It's like a zombie. They refuse to die. They really don't want to die. They just keep coming back for more. We've got to send in Keyes. And Sherman as well. It might be, it's William Tecumseh Sherman. There it just says William Sherman. Might be the same one. I think it probably is, which is not good for us. But luckily he's not dead, like I said before. So at this point, look at that. The Confederates are really, guys, pressing this attack big time. Good work, men. Got some amazing firepower here, guys. And I hope this is all they have to offer, because if it is, we could most certainly withstand this attack. Johnson there is egging his men on, but I don't think it's going to make a difference. I think he knows the futility of this situation if we can hold this this position here. Hodgson. Let's bring Watson out here on the far flank. Our right flank, their left flank. And Holmes is coming back for more. They're definitely trying to break through here. God bless them, but they're not going to make it. Pretty futile. We're going to send the supplies over here now because we've already more or less given these guys all the ammunition they're going to need. Come on, man. See if Loomis can give another shot to Bonham. Just give him that extra reason to get the hell off the field, especially since he's out in the open. We should take advantage of that. I'm a little concerned about Agrippa because he's very close to the fighting, but he's got to show that he's willing to get up close and personal with the enemy. And there we go. Wow, Ewell's routing, Holmes is routing. Ewell still has almost 1,300 men, and he can't handle this. So that's a good sign for us. A very good sign. Here we go, Bonham, get the hell out of here. It's raining lead. Hallelujah. Worst pun ever. It's definitely raining lead, though. I'm going to go ahead, fire here. Well, we've got a beautiful line here against Cook. We could charge, but pretty sure that the best thing to do here is just keep firing. We are also in some woods cover, at least with the unit that he's firing on, which is Hodgson, so I don't think we're going to take too much damage either. You can just see the Confederates have lost so many men here. Can't wait to actually see the casualty counts of this battle, but it's not going to be pretty for the Rebs. There we go, he's finally taken off. And he's routing. As soon as he steps out of the woods, he's going to be taking even more shots, or even more damage, I should say, just because of the fact that he's out of cover. So there we go, Howard can set up, just hang out here and wait. We don't really have to move at all. We just have to hold our position, making sure that they don't have any victory points. How much would that suck if I lost a battle and forgot a victory point? But no, we're fine. We're keeping everybody right where they are, except for Sherman. I'm going to move Sherman up here to get him some medical assistance as soon as possible, of course. And actually, we could move forward and hit Bonham for a little more damage. Give him that extra reason not to return. We are facing him in open battle. Gentlemanly combat, of course. He just got hit by Hodgson as well, so I don't think he's going to be up for too much gentlemanly combat after we fire. Nice. Might bring Howard, Loomis, and Hodgson over here, guys, to this right flank. Maybe we can even get to this town area and keep attacking the enemy, force him off the field. But it looks like Koch, yes, that's his name, I didn't make it up, is moving in here on the right flank. So it's probably a good idea to respond to him. Let me get Howard over here. He's only got 890 men, but it should be enough to do some damage here. And we'll move forward with Sherman and with Keyes on the 2nd Virginia so that we can also hit Koch on this flank too. There we go, they've routed. We'll bring Loomis through over here. And these guys get lucky. I'm not going to move towards that, what I like to call the schoolhouse area. I'm still going to stay put, just because our guys have such a nice position. But I'm definitely going to block the... Exactly. Open fire from the woods. I don't know why they're trying to charge, but maybe just going absolutely nuts here. Maybe too much bravery. One or the other. Or maybe they just don't know that we have so many units on the field, although it'd be a bit hard for you to miss that. And there we go, Cox taking some serious shots. Although Loomis is running out of ammo slowly but surely. I think he's got enough to get to the end of the battle, but got to be careful for sure. In fact, why is he still moving without firing? No, he's got some bullets left. There we go. I was worried there for a second. I was like, does he really have nothing left? No, he's got definitely... Each guy's got a handful of rounds left, but I like how they let you know that the ammo is dwindling, and even when it starts dwindling, the reload is a lot slower. So I guess the more ammo you have on the men, the faster the reloads. Here we go, Howard flanking shot. Only 832 men, but I'm confident he could do a lot of damage. He also got a medal from last battle. Nice, they're taking off, guys. Yep, and they're routing. It's about all they can offer. One more volley, boys, come on. I believe Lincoln will be happy. The president is going to be very happy if this turns out to be what I think it is. They've also got a skirmisher unit right there. We're not going to mess with them. We are going to bring this fellow Loomis back. And where is that ammo cart? We'll bring that forward. Help him a little bit. I'm leaving Franklin right where he is, but there's no reason why we shouldn't bring this ammo cart forward as well. Just to resupply some of these units. They're still moving forward. Ewell is coming back. They refuse to admit surrender. But that battle, or that field right there, that battlefield lets you know that we've stopped them, I think. Another charge by Ewell. Brave but stupid. Loomis, you get to shoot more people. go. Nice. Let's get Ewell beneath 1,000. And where's that damn ammo cart? Nice. Alright, we'll let Loomis get towards the ammo cart. Occasionally, also during the campaign, you actually have locations that provide ammo, like the forts that we had in the last battle. Uh-oh, we've got an empty ammo cart, guys. An empty supply cart. So they're not going to be getting much ammo from that. It looks like they took a little bit. You guys can see right there. We've got a tiny bit of supply, but not enough. So we're going to bring Manson over, and hopefully Manson has some supplies to give to our friends here. I could actually try to steal his supplies over here with Howard, but this is a bit risky. Especially if they've got skirmishers or just about anything here that they could defend with. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to get there. They're going to pull back way too quickly. So we'll just get back into formation. Manson. So there we go. The supply is already going down because he's bringing quite a lot. And the quartermaster Mike Manson, you know, you don't always hear about the unsung heroes of a battlefield, but a quartermaster is definitely one of them. These guys get all their clothing, all their bullets, all their food from this guy. And if he goes down, they go down for sure too. Love to see them reloading those guns. But at this point, I think that's all the Confederacy's going to throw at us. I can't think of much else they can do. Bring the rest of these boys over. We're not going to need them, but it's not like we need that hill anymore. So let's get the cannons. We've got just such a beautiful assortment of cannons right now. But I will leave Franklin in that spot just in case. Just to kind of watch our flank in case the enemy attacks from here. I don't anticipate that happening, but the enemy's done a lot of crazy stuff. There we go, Cox is going for an attack. These guys don't know when to stop, but they're demanding that their men attempt to still move forward. And we'll honor their request, give them an honorable death, I suppose, if that's what they're looking for. You ask me, it's a bit foolhardy. Ask will move forward on them. Put them out of their misery. This is getting pathetic. Their commander should be charged with treason for even sending them into a situation like that. I'm not going to take the bait. I'm going to stay right there because they could be throwing us into a trap. I doubt it, but still not taking the bait. What do we got up here? Oh, hello, Ricketts. I'm sorry. I forgot about you. And Hunt is still alive and against all odds. Let's bring the Ohio boys across. We're going to be able to get reinforcements to all of these men at the end of the battle. Bonham's coming back for more. At least he didn't do the stupid decision of charging, but still he's firing at a unit in the woods, which is not a great idea, and he doesn't have a lot here. I'm actually going to move Keyes back there. I'll keep Howard back because he's down to 832 men. And remember, these units all had 1,500, so he's lost 479 men. Probably had a little less than 1,500, but that's unfortunate. Ewell's coming back, trying to hit our left flank, or our right flank, his left flank. He's going to fail miserably. What I'm thinking is, could it be that these fields are covering up our men? That is a possibility for sure. He's not even firing at this point. He's just standing there taking shots. There we go, pulling back once again. We got a lot of wounded men to attend to on this battlefield. A lot of amputations. So Sure enough, we got a supply truck right there. We're going to try to advance over here on our flank. Going to respond to the Watson. I am going on fast forward, guys, just because we're so close to the end of the battle here. I think Watson can deal with these guys, but just to make sure, we can send Hall over to be that extra bit of insurance. It's not like they're going to hit us through the center. They're not really going to succeed there much at all. So here we go, Cock. You're in trouble. Hall, join your brethren and fire. Those damn rebels don't respect the Union. Got Holmes also appearing here. Boom! Make sure he doesn't come back, and also make sure that he's going to have to recruit a lot more units because of all the casualties there. And now turn our attention to Holmes. Look at that. Ewell is still marching forward like nothing's happening. A lot of brave men on this battlefield, but bravery does not win you the battle, and that's a rout. Beautiful, guys. I think we can go ahead and call that a victory. I want to make Holmes retreat first, and then we'll get out of here. Smith's coming back for more. Why the hell not? We'll see what we can do to him. At this point, the men must be ecstatic at the amount of enemy casualties, but I'm sure they want the battle to end just as badly as the enemy does. Well, maybe not just as badly as them, but they definitely want the battle to end. I want to damage these units badly. And make the Confederacy have to scour the entire South just to find a few recruits. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Give them one last volley, Hall, so we can end the battle. Oh, I think that's enough. One more volley, and I'll be happy. My bloodlust will be satiated. Maybe not. Ewell's advancing. Sorry, guys. It's not satiated yet. Not until Ewell gets shot. We're going to go ahead and move forward on Ewell. We're just going to try to hit him from multiple directions. Here we go. Fire! I don't know what he was thinking. Maybe he was thinking some sort of miracle would occur. Hall? It's also another reason, guys, that I'm doing this is I want to make sure that my commanders gain ranks, so I'm assuming that the more enemies I kill, more locations I take, they're going to gain some ranks. Here we go. One more shot from Hall. End the battle, Hall. Actually, Keys end the battle, if you can see them. Oh, they're still running. Go back to your farms, Rebs. Fire. There we go. Beautiful. Okay, guys, we're going to finish. Beautiful victory at First Bull Run. And, of course, over here, the infantry lost on our side was 17,262. 15,000... Oh, sorry, that's strength. Woo, I was worried there for a second. So we lost 4,853 men. The enemy lost 11,188 men. Oh, yeah, guys. That's awesome. We're going to take a look here at units. It looks like all of our units had the most kills here. We did incredibly well. Although the Lynchburg, Virginia cannons, those were the guys across that second land bridge. Somebody gave me a proper name for it. Is it a Ford? Sorry, you could probably correct me again. They got that, so not bad. Officers. A lot of promoted officers, beautiful guys. And of course, we've got some wounded officers, including Angel Moore. But this is great. So many promoted officers. William Sherman is going to have to recover, unfortunately. But everybody else is doing extremely well. We also got a bunch of goods. Okay, guys, let's get to the main screen. Again, with these extra long battles, I do hope you guys support the channel, subscribe, etc. We've got a lot of money, a lot of recruits. The first thing we want to do is, of course, go over here and get some units into our armies. So we're going to Walton as well.
Yes, sir.
Hodgson. And remember, he's got 2 ranks, so he can actually be upgraded with a skill, guys. So we're going to go overhead here to the skill tree, and I'm going to select discipline training. We could give him endurance, but I think discipline is actually much more useful right now.
Yes, sir.
We'll also get those guns back up to full strength. It might seem like a lot, but it is worth it. And Moore. Oh, good old Moore, man. Leader of our skirmishers. He's severely wounded. we're going to bring in Wade Scales because he's in reserve. He doesn't cost anything.
Yes, sir. Sir, yes, sir.
And I just love this portion, guys, being able to rebuild these armies.
Sir,
This
yes,
part
sir.
is so cool. A bunch of guys are willing to fight for the Union.
Yes, sir.
You could also upgrade this to a better gun. For instance, a Harper's Ferry. It's going to cost us 46 grand. I'm going to do it just for this unit. To obviously a much better rifle than what we have right now for Hall. And also just because he ranked up. And for Hall, I am going to promote endurance. Picking a little different. And we're going to also create our second corps, guys. Led by Brigadier General, what's his face? William Franklin. So either Andrew Porter or William Franklin. I'm actually going to select Andrew Porter. I like the beard, what can I say?
Sir.
I know, I'm biased. So, for his first corps, he can also be upgraded with a skill, which is pretty cool. And let's take a look here. Tactics, strategy, which increases ammunition, or trainer, increases experience. I'm definitely going to take trainer. So there we go, and we're going to build his first corps for him, or his first division for him, excuse me. Here we go. Of course, I think we like to start out with an infantry brigade, don't you guys? So we'll go ahead, we'll grab infantry. Let's go ahead and grab a skirmisher brigade as well. Can't do anything without some skirmishers, although it doesn't seem like we have enough hunter rifles. So can we get a cheaper rifle, maybe, or maybe even a more expensive rifle?
Sir, yes, sir.
Get at least a few of these guys. 402, better than nothing. An artillery brigade, can't go without an artillery brigade. I'm less worried about the what's it called? The cavalry brigades. We will eventually need them, but for now, we can do without. Create a new division here. Of course, starting out with the famous artillery brigade, or infantry brigade, pardon me. Getting the second infantry brigade. I'm going to go, and before we do anything, I'm actually going to go to my career. I'm going to increase my army organization, and I'm going to increase my reconnaissance. This will increase, apparently, our starting army size.
Yes,
so
sir.
let's apply for that. And we've got 3 victories so far. Angel Moore is seriously wounded. I hope he gets better. This is so cool. So this is our 2nd division. Already got 1 corps. I'm going to go ahead and create a new division. We've got the money for it. Why not? Okay, I see. Beautiful. So 3rd division, infantry, artillery. You might not be able to get enough 6-pounders. See, sometimes you just don't have enough of the actual gun. So we may even need to buy some guns for our skirmishers. Let's go ahead and take a look here. Where's that damn skirmisher rifle? I think it's the Colt model. Oh, it's the Harper's Ferry. So let's go ahead. There's 2,000 available. We want to buy about 500. Let's buy those. Go back to our army. And this way we can get some skirmishers on our army. Oh, damn it. You son of a bitch. Let's go ahead and get Harper's. The Sharps. Okay, 828 Smiths. So, not the greatest rifle,
Yes, sir.
but it'll work. Another infantry brigade, of course. Wow, guys, we've got a lot. We've still got room to build even more if we want, which is amazing. I mean, that's 1st Corps. 2nd Corps still has room to be improved here. So I'm going to add an artillery brigade. Unfortunately, I don't think we have enough 6-pounder field guns. I'm looking around to see if we have any other cannons. And no, we'd have to purchase some. Wouldn't be that expensive, but I think I'll focus on maybe a cavalry brigade. What the hell? 750. That's a huge cavalry brigade. Maybe we can get 2 really large cavalry brigades to help us. I'm not sure how useful it's going to be, but we're going to try it out. It is expensive as hell, so better pay off in the end. And of course, supply is going to be very important for both armies. So let me move that up as much as possible. I hope this is enough supply. We're really going down to the very last bit of our cash to make this work. Government. Oh, here you can order extra resources from the government. We should have known this. That's so cool, guys. We can actually ask Abraham Lincoln for some resources. Of course, right now, we're not going to worry about it too much, but for the next battles map, we can either go to Shiloh, we can go to the Crossroads, or we can go to the River Crossing. Portion of your army advances to West Virginia to strengthen Lincoln's interest in the area. And each of these have different objectives and victory bonuses. Of course, Shiloh gives us the most. But I think I'm going to go ahead and probably take the River Crossing because I want to help West Virginia secede and get away from Virginia. And I hope you guys will watch me when I head there. So thank you so much for watching, guys. Take care and have an awesome, awesome day.